This is May Valensky with Driving Markets, weekend summary of what happened in financial markets. So Monday, there was Memorial Day in the US, markets were closed, but Tuesday, you had the durable goods orders. Now, durable goods orders is a estimate or an understanding or an indicator of where the durable goods, the fridges, the freezers, the radios, all that type of thing, washing machines, where are the orders lining up? And that came in slightly lower than expected of durable goods in the US. Indicator things could be slowing down, but we do have some contradictory numbers coming out. So let's go into other numbers that came out also. So on Tuesday, you had the CB, which is the Conference Board Consumer Confidence. Now that came in higher than expected at 98. It was expected to come in at 84. That's interesting because the Conference Board Consumer Confidence shows where the consumer is at in relation to their feel and sensitivity to market conditions. So that came in higher, and that's an overall good sign because it's the consumer is the one that needs to be driving markets forward. The other item that came out on Tuesday was the S&P Case-Shiller housing report in the US. Now, I expect real estate property to fall around about 25% over the next 2 years due to high interest rates and high yields on bonds. But that report came out again showing a decline in overall houses being built and completions. On Thursday, we had the jobless report, came in slightly higher than expected. You would understand that that will be the case considering that Biden-Harris manipulated the numbers, and now there's more people who are out of work, not actively looking for work, are now coming back on to the search, and therefore they're considered to be unemployed. So that's also one to watch. Jobless report moving up, could be due to the tariffs. We also had GDP out in the US, and that came in at minus 0.2 as opposed to minus 0.3, so slightly better than expected, but we did say there will be a negative GDP coming out, and this is a technical number. Why? Because they've sacked a load of government workers. On top of that, we've got Friday, we've got GDP out in Canada, expect a fall in the GDP in Canada. Working conditions in Canada, standard of living is super low, cost of living is super high in Canada. And then you've got the big one on Friday, which is the PCE, the personal consumption expenditure. That is the most favored measure of the Fed when it comes to measuring inflation. Expect that to be ticking up slightly. And then the big one is University of Michigan confidence report, another consumer confidence report. All eyes would be on that to see if it's good or bad. This is May Valensky with Driving Markets, weekend summary. Have a